How's it going, guys? So I'm gonna make this a quick intro because I want to get started. Today we're gonna be continuing Disco Elysium. We're gonna keep going with the Schizo run, where I'm just a little bit nuts. However, if I actually get walled, there's a couple things I can try. If I actually get walled, then I will have to. I'll have to stop it. I'll just be done with the run. But
go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask.
That's not a great start.
Secrets.
Do not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant? You do not have.
So there's, I think, 3 courses of action I can take to try and move this forward. One of them is that, which failed. One of them is to equip the bag. So this just traded savoir-faire for reaction speed. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Bogey Street. Okay. Racist mug. You know what? I didn't actually investigate the racist mug, I don't think.
A racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
I want to get into that mug talk
It will
again.
not happen.
Damn.
Talk is exhausted. It is time to return to work.
Damn. The game really said stop fucking around and go do something. Okay, so, there isn't much I can do. There are some drugs I can take. Excuse me. And once I do that, don't ask why I'm doing it this way. I'm just stupid. I could probably reattempt the body thing. I can buy the shit that makes things less stinky over here. I was trying to avoid that, but
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10.
okay.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and
How much money do I have?
They all bear the
Doesn't say, does it?
Pharmaceutics logo.
I need... ammonia.
Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere.
God damn it. Okay.
Okay, don't like overdo it or something.
Okay, so I can do something about the body now. That should be a modifier for that.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and...
Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, hey man. I'm streaming Disco Elysium at the moment.
Oh, are you just replaying through it?
Yeah, I'm doing a run where I only use Inland Empire.
Oh, what's that again?
It's schizophrenia.
Oh.
I'm just crazy.
Oh, dude, that's really cool that you're playing your real life experience in game.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine you know what Inland Empire is.
Dude, it's been a while since I've played that game.
It's not even about the game. It's a reference to a movie by that director who made Twin Peaks.
Oh, David Lynch.
Yeah, David Lynch. It's one of his
Yeah.
films, and it's famously one of his most insane films, which, I mean, the man is already insane, so.
Believe it or not, I don't actually think that I've seen that movie now that I think of it.
Yeah. Well, apparently it's called Inland Empire, and this entire skill is based on it, so it's literally just the you go nuts skill.
Interesting.
Crazy dream logic skill.
Dude, I had a moment where I was sitting outside of a local cafe. This was recently.
Yeah.
I was the inside of the cafe. It was at night. It was all full, so I sat outside and I had a drink and I was just making some music. And this guy, who was like very clearly like trying to rizz up this girl. They were on a date and they must have been like early 20s. But he goes like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Unfortunately, it all sold out." And I guess they were gonna go see Blue Velvet at a local theater.
What's Blue Velvet?
Blue Velvet is a excuse me. It's a movie, but it's a really important surrealist film. But it was also directed by David Lynch.
Ah, very cool.
So it's like a mystery crime movie. It's very weird, as you can imagine.
Yeah. Anything by him is.
But it was very funny because I remember being in my late teens, early 20s, and finding out who David Lynch was for the first time, and thinking that like I had like eye taste.
This door has been closed.
Like my taste is better than everybody else's, and then he goes like, "Oh well," he's like, "We could always just go back to my place and watch the film," and he's like, "We'll make tea and then talk about it." And I was like, "Oh, buddy, been there, done that, man. Good for you."
Yeah. Is David Lynch dead?
He did unfortunately pass away last year.
It was last year. Yeah, I thought that was recent.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Twin Peaks revival or whatever is done.
I mean, it's been done. Like,
Yeah, but like every single time he makes an expansion on Twin Peaks, he always leaves it kind of weirdly open.
yeah, I mean, like the thing about Twin Peaks, right, is that the framework that he set up with like the lore and like the Black Lodge and all of that, like you could swap out any of those characters, and as long as they're connected to the Black Lodge in some way,
Yeah, the
they'll-
characters, but you can't swap out the guy writing it.
You can't. No, but I'm just saying about like the concept of Twin Peaks. Like, that's a very malleable concept. You can
Yeah.
you can insert whoever you want into that.
I'm saying somebody could make something else in Twin Peaks inspired, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, like the Black Lodge is like Silent Hill. Like, it doesn't matter like who they are. Everyone ends up there eventually, right? Like, you've never played Silent Hill, right?
No, but I'm familiar with the concept. I
Yeah,
know
so
it's like purgatory for the guy in it.
Well, I mean, yeah, but so Silent Hill itself, the town is kind of this like enigmatic figure. Like, it's a character in and of itself that draws in people who are at their lowest levels of despair.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting because, like, there's some characters who it ends up working out for where, like, their journey to Silent Hill is actually, like, pretty important into them, like, healing and becoming a better person. Other people, not so much. But,
Yeah.
it's a cool series. I still have to play Silent Hill F. That recently came out.
Silent Hill is the one that has the dog ending, right?
Yes.
Which one is that?
That's Silent Hill 2.
Really? That's only 2? I thought that was later than that. Which one is The Room? Is that 4? I think that's 4.
Yeah, that is 4.
I guess I'm reading every fucking book in this bookstore because,
Display rack is brimming with worn
yeah, you know Disco Elysium.
an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai.
Yeah, that is Silent Hill 4.
Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Man from Hyundai.
I don't actually think I don't think I've played 4. I've played 1, 2. I've definitely played 3. I really like 3. I think 3 is a very well done game. It's kind of divisive in the Silent Hill community. Some people don't like it.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
My god, I can buy these books. Why would I do that? Yeah, I've never played any of them, at least not at length. Yeah. Alright, time to try to get the body down, fail, and end my entire run
There
right here.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. You crack open the ammonia ampoule and breathe in.
Did you see that game that I sent you, the Rogue
Smell
Point?
of the mind telling you to run.
I saw that you sent it to me. I understood what you were saying about it, but I didn't actually watch the trailer.
You stand in it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like one of the games of all time.
Yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you.
I don't know how good it'll be when it releases, but it is like that exact concept that I was talking about.
Marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above.
And it's made by the
appears
people
industrial
who
in
did the
strength.
Black Mesa mod for Half-Life 2.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of
Or
green
Half-Life.
and pink.
I'm not sure. I've actually never played Half-Life, believe it or not.
Only the lower
Yeah,
extremities.
I
are
have
with the
played
dash of blue.
through probably
His
like
fetid hands
most
flies
of the
down
first
his
game,
neck,
probably.
just above the noose. The rest of
I
the
don't
corpse
know. I
appears
don't know how
dark
long the
green.
first game is, and I didn't finish it, so.
There are
Slowly
people
twists
who
on the
are.
cargo belt.
I mean, I
His
feel like they
torso
do this
covered
every
in
year at the
tattoos
Game Awards,
and
but there's people who are like
extremities
really
blotched
trying to
by
push the
lividity.
idea that Half-Life 3 is going to get announced at the Game Awards this year.
Appears
And
to
I'm
be
That
like,
happens every year, though.
It's clean white.
yeah, but no,
stands
but
in
like this
stark
year, I don't know
contrast
why, but I've
to
seen like a
the decaying
particular
flesh
push, and
above
I'm
the
like,
knee.
guys,
man
like you're
with
doing
thick
way
collar
too
shot,
much
probably
opium.
for padding.
Like,
A fine
please
array
stop. It's not
of
good for your
interlocking
health.
plates covers them. Delicate and fragile. They feel alien
Valve
to the
doesn't
world
do
of
third game.
and
They just
quickly
don't.
ascended. These are clearly not boots. They're
And so help me God, if they release
possibly
Half-Life
harmful
3, then they
robots.
have to give us Left 4 Dead 3.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are saboteurs, not boats. Ceramic
Those
plate.
bastards will pay.
Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's V3 in ammo. This is advanced stuff. The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil. Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form. Ageless and synthetic. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars. Alcohol and heartbreak. Your fist clenches suddenly. Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messina, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized.
This does not matter
As
to
if
you at
someone
all,
left out most of the night
but
sky,
it
filtering
is exciting
through
for me.
personal choice. The
Um,
principle of this filter remains unknown.
there are rumors and
And you feel as though
a lot of evidence to support that Blizzard is at the Game Awards going to announce the next Diablo 4 expansion, and that same night they're going to be shadowed in Diablo 4 for the new season that's coming out. I am very excited if that's the case. I have wanted a paladin in that.
So am I.
You were
I
cutting
just
in
want
and
to
out
be
a
able
lot.
to smite.
A thin piece of milled
Oh,
aluminum
can you hear me now?
and pulls it up.
Yeah, are you driving?
Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
Yeah.
A small
That would do
lens
it.
appears. Some sort of camera.
Yeah, that's probably why. Oh, it's probably because I just disconnected from my Wi-Fi while I was pulling away from my apartment. Anyways, what I was saying was, this doesn't mean anything to you, but there are rumors and evidence that support that at the Game Awards this Thursday, Blizzard is going to be announcing the next Diablo expansion, but also
This is
shadow
first
dropping
time
the
Open
Paladin
acknowledges the
to
consistency.
Diablo 4.
I have only
And I am
two
very
options.
excited about that if that is the case, because I have wanted a paladin in that game forever. We haven't had a paladin in Diablo for like 20 years now.
Followed by
Jesus
breaking
Christ, the
of a
game just
small
flashbanged me.
of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
I really want
Winnie.
to see what that weird totem that Jeff Keighley posted about, what that ends up being.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
Some people think it's
contains
Bloodborne related. I'm like, you guys are still
Obviously,
coping
I'd
on
say
that.
it
It
was
might
a
be
physical
from Soft related,
story
based on
he
like
wanted
the
to
sigil and
present
everything that
important.
happens when it
It
glows.
is his letter.
But I'm not sure.
Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't
Watch,
look.
it's gonna be Knack 3.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth
Knack
mute,
3
and his
Hellbound.
skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Mm.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into...
If you'd been on like 20 minutes earlier, I would have asked if you wanted to play Arc Raiders, but it sounds like you're not in a position to do that anyway.
Oh,
No,
the
later
something
tonight
of
though,
the
if you wanted to
a
do some
familiar
runs.
word that speaks to the
Perhaps.
fervor within you.
I
I'm
did
not
have
sure.
a really funny... Yeah, I had a funny interaction 2 nights ago when I played,
In yellow
where
letters, along the length
me
of the
and
twisted
3 other
corridor,
guys ran into a
only
new
the
guy
deep
and then
blue
forced him to
frail
convince
familiar
us that he
gold
wasn't an
spirits
ARC
lets you
robot.
decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Okay.
It was very funny. It did it, and then halfway through, a hornet
Extreme.
came through the roof, and I'm like, he
In
called in
distress,
backup.
You can use for tying cargo to lorries.
Like
We
in
ended
a
up letting
circus,
him live.
When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
What the Thank you, Inland Empire. What? When the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Yes, it looks like they used whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves. The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
I'll have you know, I still haven't told Kim that I don't remember anything from my past.
Oh, great.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
This is like 5 hours into the game.
How do you handle the kid every time you meet him?
The first time we talked to him a bunch, it was me and Jacob playing.
Yeah.
We talked to him a bunch hoping he would have some information, so we exhausted like almost every one of his dialogues and then punched him.
Uh-huh. That's the correct choice.
This time I've largely just ignored him because I already know he doesn't tell me shit that's useful.
Yeah. I just like giving him a character building moment.
I saw a clip earlier today on a YouTube short of a
Yeah.
guy who shot the girl.
Oh,
It ends
I
the
didn't know you
game,
could
by the
do
way.
that.
The game just ends.
Oh. Do you get an achievement?
You get an ending, a unique ending, where it's like
Nice,
burnt out.
nice,
Where
nice.
you know how it usually shows like a news article.
Mm-hmm.
It's like burnt out cop shoots kid, Martin Ace in
Nah.
mourning. But yeah, no, the guy, it was kind of funny. It was during the section where you're supposed to shoot the belt to get the body down, or you're able
Yeah.
to try that anyway. And one of the options is point the gun at Kuno S. And he did it, and then there was like a legendary level check to pull the trigger, and he was like, "This isn't gonna work," and he clicks it and rolls 2 6s.
Oh.
And you see his face immediately goes to complete shock. And then he gets a fucking ending screen.
Yeah. Rule number 1, always keep them guessing.
Thank you. What?
I said rule number 1, always keep them guessing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just imagining what Kim's reaction would be. He's like, oh my god.
Yeah. I didn't see Kim actually react to it, but when he pointed the gun at her, Kim went, "No, don't." But after he shot him, I think he skipped one of the lines of dialogue. So I don't think Kim said anything because it only seemed like he skipped one line of dialogue, and then it cut to the end.
What if Kim just said a single word and he was like, respect?
He was like, fair.
Fair. The game just should have kept going, and then you could turn the gun on the other shitty kid and be like, "Now you want to fess up to anything?"
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way or another. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the bell to close the buckle.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on its features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Interesting dialogue that I know exactly what it means because I've already played this game.
I'm gone.
Have you ever looked into what's going on with the company that made Disco Elysium?
No, I saw some dev information from the guy who did the art though. I've got to go grab my food. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries.
It took longer than expected. All right. Sorry about that, chat. I know there is no chat here, but whatever.
Into the wild pale yonder, in the past, way out in the west. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you! Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry. Good for you. Because you have loved it, me and Provocopo. It was love all along. I'm a joke. Look at me. There is nothing funny about jokes either. A killer, a motherfucker, and a killer. Go ahead, Coppo. Maybe I was getting my rocks off. Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you? Captain Coppodromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question. The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard. Coppo the clown.
He means force. It'll work.
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this? Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Something is on its way. Something hidden. It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands. The cold spring air smoothing them over.
You got any other games that you're looking to start playing soon?
Do I remind you of
Like for
someone?
yourself?
You sure wriggled out of that? Cool. Bellini.
The next solo game I want to play is Gris, I think it's called.
Come
That's
back
that platformer,
later,
right?
Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank
maybe?
manners and my
All I know is it
memento
has supposedly a very
mori
emotional story.
If possible, also see me in your dreams.
Wait a second, he did not say the same thing audibly that that text says.
Of course.
Really wish I heard
You
it.
have questions, don't you?
He said
The
some shit
power
about
of
dreams.
your imagination. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also
Ah.
see me
That's the line he
in
said
your
earlier.
dreams.
Interesting.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it. Climb up there and saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees. How? It absolutely will not, officer. That's
Yeah,
not
there's
how
nothing
physics
like,
work. It will
for me,
never
there's
take
been nothing
one
like
track.
really big that I've wanted to play solo. I still have to finish Yote, so I should get to that.
Yeah, I stopped playing that.
Any reason
kinda-
why?
Just kind of fell off of it. I don't know. Never really got the motivation to play it again.
It's kind of where I was at. I just fell off of it, and then I,
The lieutenant is undecided.
started
On
playing
one
Arc
hand, he
Raiders
wants
and
to shoot some gun.
Battlefield after
It's
that.
an awfully stupid
I'd like to get back to
idea.
Battlefield at some point, but I've just been
I'll
like
blow his head off.
kind of feeling a little burnt out on games, truthfully. Unless I'm like playing games with the group, I really don't have the initiative to go and play anything myself.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger. The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small
Oh, hi, chat. I see you here.
form in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration
Blake, read my
is
review
highest
of Gris.
over his heart.
I see you don't like it, yes. Hi, Cheesecake, how's it going?
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right. For you to discover, you've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know. Gone.
Alright. What other courses of action do I actually have that I can take? I think I am walled by Measurehead's racism right now. I think if I am going to progress, I have to do something about that. I think that's really the only sort of wall I have left. It's like, it's a bottleneck. I just have to do something about it.
I remember playing
We still need to get into the
Dude,
hub.
Disco
We need to have
Disco Elysium, and like
situation.
my
There must
psyche,
be another way.
I was an authoritarian super cop who was a deep feminist. Which very funny.
Nice.
Being deeply pro-police, but also deeply pro-women was an interesting dichotomy.
Oh, I can reattempt opening the ledger now. I forgot about that.
All right. I'm probably going to have to talk on Discord a little bit later, but I will talk to you later on tonight, okay?
All right, see ya.
It's barely
Right, see ya.
a wire clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Just relax.
Perfect.
Two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the slides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee, slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Two ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
What?
Two octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too. The words just crossed your mind somehow. Who do you think? You. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
All right, let's see what chat's talking about. Awful realization that Thomas isn't really useful. Damn. I'm not sure I want to read your review, Bog. I want to play the game.
It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavor. Exactly like the gum wrapper you found. The same brand of chewing gum.
I see.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters. in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Runtime is extremely short, but replayability is very low. There are some collectibles, but even with the chapter select, tedious to seek out. I don't care about collectibles anyway, so it's whatever. Or the runtime. In fact, short is a positive thing for streaming because it means I can get through it. Very overt themes. Hey.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the car slipping into it. Your hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No. Hold on. To what? There's nothing.
Detective, is everything all right?
Did that just game over me? What the fuck? I guess that's one way to end the stream if it did.
There is nothing. Again. Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy. Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecule. No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened? That does sometimes happen. You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Thank you, Ledger of Fail and Hatred. Oh shit. Increased Inland Empire. Fuck yeah, put that on there. Did a bunch more time pass or something? Seems a bit later. It's still day 1 too, holy shit. Well, that was significantly different than our previous run. Alright, is this guy gonna let me reattempt his checks yet?
Has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself.
Oh yeah, okay. What can I do actually? Chat, what should I do? Chat, vote on what I should do. Does this game have Twitch functionality? Probably not, but it would be funny if it did. How funny would it be if I could get... Twitch integration. Hang on a second, chat. Hello, Internetians. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying the stream. What is it we're playing? That? I'd like to take this moment during the break to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. To make sure you get notified, remember to ring the little bell icon as well. You should also join our Discord server. There you can be notified of when we stream or host other viewer interaction events. You can play Dark Souls with us, and even join our Minecraft realm. But most importantly, we need your help. With the amount of streams we do, and all of us having full-time jobs now, editing the best ofs is not exactly feasible anymore. So if you see anything particularly funny, comment the timecode down below, and we'll make sure to include it. Thanks. Now we can get back to that. Alright, chat. What is this? Well, I assume this is related to the Twitch integration. Oh, we're gonna find out when it finishes. I don't know what that means. Alright, well. Let's see. I can do drugs, but I don't think that helps.
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now? Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
You have been here all day, bitch.
Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock the Kvaal crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right? I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Something changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however. First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
It's possible that will make me able to do the check again. The engines have gone on strike. Please no. Enough things are on strike right now. Chat.
Your race descent has only worsened since the last.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Oh boy. Here we go.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sayonite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of Miko technology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic.
Chat, we don't want to hear all this, right?
Type B,
we're cool if I just kind of go through.
A receding genetic pool. You know them by the Maun or the Vespertine. The other overproduct, as proven by the Maun and the Mest. The Areopagites are the indigenous people of the Areopagites are the latter.
Nature was not capable of more.
Keep your day out.
What the fuck?
Slimy cheesecake, play for 0 bits.
The Koiko, the Vasholian.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Gra. In Zaraz, the revolution. Enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic man. Lesser races. The mosquito is born dead. Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simin? The Koiko, this will...
There is a strange sadness in his tone, a less than heroic melancholy this time.
The heart that pumps.
He does not seem angry.
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is that? You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me.
Alright, now I have to internalize his advanced race theory. Which is obnoxious.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez. Of course, a radical centrist. In these bright and loud times, where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out, sober thinking is a radical act. It's time a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience. That's a pity. Real democracy was just around the corner for Revachol. All the leading citizens are waiting there, without you.
Fuck off.
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Did it just give me the ability to punch him again? Chat, you know what's gotta happen. Chat, you know I don't have a choice, chat. I have to do it to him. Blake is eating and I want some. I was eating. I am no longer eating. I have eaten it all. Sorry. I just had hot dogs and beans. It was pretty good. I have a decent chance of this. Oh shit! What's that, you little bitch?
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage. You could swear you felt the soft palate break. The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent.
Fuck yeah!
The man lands with a dull thump, like a broken down puppet of muscles and sinew. For a moment, he still tries to keep his head up, dazed eyes looking at you with unimaginable surprise. To your left is the button.
Welcome to Revachol.
Fist on the button, the man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the side.
Looks like you're the new measurehead now.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The new measurehead. Let's go before he gets up.
Who's the lesser race now, bastard? Get these fucking thoughts out of my head. I don't want that shit. Get it out of here. Also, what's this other one? White Morning? You don't pay skill points to slot these, right? You can kind of just dump them. So maybe I should, Oh wait, do I not have that? No, it looks like I have that. Maybe I should do this just to see what it does. Oh, forgetting costs points. Wait, but did I just... Oh, it's because it's not completely internalized. I see. Okay, I get it. I do need to be careful about what I internalize then, because... Guillaume Le Million. Oh wait, this one and this one are the two that I needed for what I was doing. What does it give me? All Psyche learning caps raised. Yeah, that's for my absurd Inland Empire shit. And this is for gaining money, I think. More money from selling tear. Yeah, okay. I actually have the 2 things I need. So I can internalize things willy-nilly now, I don't care. The only thing I'm lacking now is, the only thing I'm lacking now is my capo type, and I'm pretty sure I can't get the one I want for quite some time.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Oh, that's outside. That's not what I was trying to do. I want to look at everything first. I'm a cop. I gotta look at everything. It's my job to look at everything. A book. Interesting.
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork laying around like this.
Let's see what's inside, he thinks. The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders. Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. 2 kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmalar. And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol. Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamron are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry. Look how blurry all the lines on these papers are. How unwieldy your own willpower is to yourself. You're like an absurdist samurai monk, focusing through not focusing. You're a police officer, not a spiritual healer. You can focus the normal way by turning your attention to something and not letting go.
Is that what you're doing with those folders over there? Good. This is probably not relevant to our case anyway. After all, we're not investigating an accounting mystery.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer. It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leon, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweet office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood? The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Hell yeah, let's put on some neat office shades. Those are actually bad for the stats I want, so we're not putting those on. Anything else? Nope. Upwards it is then.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak. You can feel it. As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Increased shivers. Hell yeah. There is a lot of shit up here.
This is the Night Watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. Listen, it's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot over here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, René, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera. René looks like he's about to smile. This photo must be tied to some good memories.
Why did you take that picture of René? You're really interested in that old soldier. Not sure I understand your fascination, but sure, as long as it doesn't take up a whole lot of time.
Rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marche. On. Arrête. Off.
Probably don't want to fuck with that, to be honest. Damn. Still can't get up there, huh? Okay. Let's try over here. Can I go over there? No? Okay, never mind then. Back down we go.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
The accent is so
It
thick,
didn't rhyme.
it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisoft on Normandy.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard. Everard, he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you? I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Oh, hi Nathan. I'm live, by the way.
Hi, live. I'm Nathan. You surviving?
Define that?
Oh,
You
that was-
alive?
That should be empty as far as I know.
Clarify?
Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded
You have
up.
not been hit with a
Oh,
death
Mr.
spell.
Everett, then. He's an awfully nice fellow here.
No,
Him and
no
his brother are
spells.
both nice fellows. They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
I don't believe you.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course. Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht. Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very,
I got the
very
Foreskin Hollows
Makes the man
DLC
feel so warm
of
and
Elden
happy.
Ring Night
I
Rain.
feel like I could take
I
on
see.
Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Ah, Deep of Night has been added to the
Power
expedition.
Borscht, huh? Never heard of a Borscht.
I probably would have played that tonight, but nobody answered when I asked what we were doing, so I started doing this.
Sorry, I was entertaining company.
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags. Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them. Sure, mister. About what? Bye-bye now.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's good of you two to stop by. Please, have a seat. I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks like a torture device.
You go ahead, detective.
Leave it to Miyazaki.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that man.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner as equals. Take a seat. I insist. Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another. So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners. It pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Thank you, chat.
Slimy Cheesecake played for 0 bits.
It should be sufficient to cover
Probably
your
was,
expenses
but
for a few
hey.
days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours? Fuck love. This is your gun. This is serious.
You don't need a gun. We can still have fun without the gun. The fun doesn't need to stop. Have some right now.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Kim, we are so fucked.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun, and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Honestly, I hope they do.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desks, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
something.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to use...
Side window!
He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son. With your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about. A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez. Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. Yes, we're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
Whoa, that's so nice of him. Suspiciously nice.
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
I'm just a nice guy, Harry. I wouldn't be where I am now if I wasn't nice. Politics is all about emotions, and I want you to have positive emotions when you think of me.
Okay then. Positive emotions it is. You like positive emotions.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everard doesn't mind. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
So, how'd you like our harbor? It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right, you talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling and Rise. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker, see. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is, and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
We're negotiating our share. Aye. All of it. How However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process. Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him. This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft. A whistle. This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle. It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag. It is but one of the many strange optic atmospheric phenomena of this wondrous archipelago. You're sure you once saw sundogs in your youth, and blue flares.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
The flag doesn't seem to mind. It's just a colorful fabric with a sun sewn onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing. A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others. A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures. The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much. Anytime, the lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Wording's container to dump his trash. And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. You're 100% sure you've got special Hobocop money for that tear. At least 100% extra tear money. If the numbers on the machine told you otherwise, it's a lie. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol. Enter the endless cycle of consumption.
What?
Something going on over there, or did you just hear what my game said?
No, something going on over here. I'm playing around with the new characters, and I don't get what they're supposed to do.
Okay, because I was gonna say, if that surprised you, you haven't played this. You don't know shit about Disco Elysium.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always.
You don't understand, Kim. The wind told me to talk to those kids.
Sat on that chair. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated bug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Everart's Rainbow Coalition. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Sara Maritza, You name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant. No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. About my fun container, it's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill. There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Despite his boastful tone, he's having doubts about something. But what? Maybe he doesn't believe the boys really had it in them. They're his boys, after all.
That's very clever, Harry. Yes, they might have said it just to impress some girls or something. But Titus has a bad temper, so the chances are 50-50. How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them. Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets. You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it will probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real. I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled. How many micro bribes would this guy take?
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions? Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Perfect, Harry. That's perfect. My version of the left is not against the companies, it's with the companies. Honestly, what I have in mind is a business proposal. A left-wing business proposal, but still...
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in the Delta. Then I know we can do business together. See you soon, Debarger. Just kidding, but not too much.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope, a 12 to 40 month construction period, and the zoning plan in the addendum. The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
There doesn't seem to be anything of interest here. No fine print. You're smart. You can read. The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friesel. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover. To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note. Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du Cristal a la Fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turned to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going a la Fumée. Unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel, La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours, you flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you. Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride. That's just what it's like, life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco Negros and the Solas. It ain't easy, but you do it, day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop and a sprinter and a money printer. He did. Yes, he did. And you took it. Took it and put it in your pocket. Ka-ching, baby doll. Officer Hustle riding shotgun. Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich? Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that? Boo-hoo. The system is broken. The establishment is keeping you down. That's not the fuck yeah attitude you're used to. What is this? Why are you so poor? That's right, 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam cup and sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Every time you wipe your ass, they got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you. Here, total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money. What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool, eloquent, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Sure, I like to entertain the schizophrenic thoughts now and then. talk to that pawn shop guy.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Of course. Hello, hello. Someone else?
The lieutenant shifts.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from.
Hello, chat. Merry Christmas.
Needle in a haystack. There is nothing to do. You just have to
Sure, man.
Slimy Cheesecake played for 0 bits.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
That's really
Dick
this guy
Money.
kind of crazy.
Salam Rocky Baye, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Okay, am I allowed to end day 1 yet?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's get going.
Can I help you?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Horse need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka Borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself!
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg. He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew. He smiles and nods enthusiastically, and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Yes?
Well, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing next. Kinda sucks. Let's try going through our ledger. I know that passes time. We don't have the ledger anymore. That's awesome.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, committed to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, Almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. It was presumptuous of me. It's okay. We all make mistakes.
God knows I've made my share. He tries not to think of them. Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. Without resistance or sound, the 2 panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. It's slightly.
Well, I don't know where to go next. I'm gonna stop for now.
Okay.
Adios.